I would like to show you the range of cooking sauces and marinades I was talking to you earlier. The first one I want to bring to your attention is the peanut cooking sauce. This is a delightful cooking sauce that is eaten right across West Africa. Traditionally, you would require this variety of items here on my left to make a peanut cooking sauce. And the first item I would want to bring to your attention is the peanut butter. You would need to blend that with onions. You would need to blend that with this variety of herbs and spices here. You have the ginger there, you have the garlic, you have some salt, you have paprika, and you have bay leaf. Fortunately for us, Odeiga House has blended all these wonderful ingredients into the superb cooking sauce, so that those of you who go on holiday to the Gambia can replicate those wonderful Gambian summer delight with whatever you want to eat it with when you come back here to Britain. It's possible to eat your peanut sauce with either couscous, you can have it with rice, or you can have it with chips. And it's also a very popular sauce with vegetarians. It's increasingly gaining grounds on university campuses in the Northwest, but they tend to use the catering pack sizes. Now, right away, I'm anxious to start cooking and to show you how to use the peanut sauce. On this occasion, I'm going to use it with chicken breasts. So I'll tip this chopped chicken breast into the saucepan. Next, I'll add the peanut cooking sauce, a dash of salt just to season it. You stir it a little. What I want to do here is to incorporate the chicken breast pieces into the cooking sauce so that the peanut sauce begins to infuse into the chicken breast. I put probably just about 10 mils of vegetable cooking oil into the saucepan. Another optional item here is your oxo cube or Maggi cube, as on this occasion. So I'm just going to put one into this. But as I said, you can leave it out or you can add it. The choice is entirely yours. So I'll leave that to cook very nicely while I'll show you how to prepare the couscous. Now, these are couscous grains, which is increasingly becoming an alternative to rice here in Britain. I'm going to show you how to make lemon couscous on this occasion because it's a lovely accompaniment to peanut sauce. The first thing I'm going to add is just a dash of salt. Again, the amount of salt you use is entirely up to you, but I will just, for this quantity of couscous, I'll just add like a teaspoonful, the equivalent of a teaspoonful of salt. I'll stir it into the couscous grains. Then the next item is a little bit of vegetable oil. Again, you don't need to add a lot. You just probably this quantity, a dessert spoonful, and again you stir it into the couscous grains. And finally, I've had the kettle boiling here, so I'm just going to add some hot water into the grain. I have some lemon here. You don't really want it to be particularly overpowering. You just want just a dash, actually. This is the equivalent of a teaspoonful of lemon. You stir it in just to make sure you've incorporated it into the couscous grains, and then finally hot boiling water goes in. Just stir it. The grains are very dry and you need to you need to leave it for a while to soak through. So I'll cover it and then set it aside so that the grains absorb the water, and that's all there is to it. I'll just put this away here and see how the peanut sauce is doing. You can see how it's bubbling away very nicely there. But I think we'll give it some more time just to make sure that it's cooked through. But I'm happy with the progress it's making, and as I said, it's a really delightful sauce. And apart from couscous, you can also have it with rice, you can have it with chips. Meanwhile, it's important for us to see how the couscous is getting on. I think it's ready now, and you can see how fluffy and soft it has become. The water I added is softened the grains beautifully, and it's a delightful grain in its own right. So I'm just going to make sure that, yeah, I think I'm happy with the result I have here, and I'm going to taste for salt and lemon. Probably I'll just add a dash of salt, and I'll stir some more. I'll tip this into a serving dish, and then I'll come back and serve the peanut sauce finally.